All right, Ian.
Yes.
We don't talk about Fallout 76 enough.
Well, I mean,
for my
we did.
liking.
We talked about it plenty when it came out. There hasn't been a whole lot to say until now. So it was announced that Fallout 76 has a subscription service. It's called Fallout First. And are you ready for this, Patrick? Are you ready
for this?
Are you ready for this? It's $99.99 a year or $13 a month.
What? What? Can you say it to my bat ear? How much is that?
$100 a year or $13 a month.
Which by Pat meant to be like $140?
So here's what you get. If you just besides
What?
besides that fucking fist in your ass, you get private worlds for yourself and up to 7 friends, a scrap box with unlimited storage for crafting materials, a survival tent that acts as a placeable fast travel point, 1,650 atoms for a month for the game shop,
currency.
an exclusive ranger armor outfit, unique icons, and emotes. So
Emote.
when you read the announcement for this, things like private worlds, these are things that people wanted from before the game came out. When people started to find out that this was going to be an online game, people were like, whoa, back it up. Can we like play privately? Do we have to play with other people?
Our little world, yeah.
Because the Fallout series was always single player. You know, I was disappointed when Fallout 76 was announced because even though I didn't like Fallout 4 as much as, 3 New Vegas and even the originals, but those were so different, that I play those games to get lost in a world by myself and not have to worry about anyone else.
Dealing with griefers or other people.
And even it can be fun sometimes, but that's just never how I looked at Fallout. That's never how I played Fallout. So I passed on it. Well, now they're adding the private stuff, and they're charging for it, and the backlash has just been, I would say, incredible or unbelievable, but it's 100% believable, incredible. I mean, it's nonsense. So, I mean, going further down, so these are things that should have been in the game to begin with. These are things that are, generally considered, important. And now you're being charged, and you can't even just buy them all at once. It's not a DLC pack that lets you do it. It's recurring. And I think the thing that stings the most, actually, is, and I see this happening a lot more with games that have free-to-play mechanics or microtransactions, it's the pay us money, and we'll give you a limited amount of money of our in-game service, our in-game currency every month. Mario Kart on the phone, we talked about it, did that with the pay $5 a month and we'll give you a little bit more of this premium currency that you can use a month. It's like paying for a parent to give you an allowance. It's fucking insane. I don't know. I find the whole thing to be just mind-blowing. And I mean, this is about as angry as I can get about it. It's not going to affect me. I'm just not going to play it. But I don't know how they can do this and really expect that they're going to get people who paid for this service are already getting griefed in the game, because you get like an icon
That's saying you're paying $100.
that says that you're a Fallout First subscriber, and people have been like going after those people specifically. Like, you're in a shootout and you see someone with that icon, and everyone just stops and they're like, "Get that man!"
Because the game at this point costs like $20. It's been.
I have no idea.
It's been out for a year, right? So
No idea what it costs.
What does this game cost at this point?
I'm looking.
Look on Steam. Fallout 76 Steam.
Fallout 76 shopping. You can buy it for $19.99 at Best Buy for PC.
Okay, so you have a game that's been out for a year. This company made their money. They decided not to
didn't make the money they thought they were going to make.
Because
that's the problem.
Because they didn't have the single player people wanted. So now they wait a year, they complete it, which isn't even, it's not even a single player, it's just having your own sandbox, sounds like, right?
Well, and here's the thing. Get this. It doesn't even allow for mods and stuff yet. And they're thinking about allowing that. And that would be, if I'm not mistaken, the first time that Bethesda's charged you to be able to mod stuff. Because they're saying that they're thinking about adding mods to the private servers, but only the private servers.
Only the owner of a private world has to be a Fallout First member. So if I'm dumb enough in getting it, we can split the cost, and then you can come into my not necessarily. I guess it's a server, your own server at that point.
But as soon as you stop playing or paying, then it goes back
away.
to
Huh.
So it's the person who creates the private world has to be
private
the Fallout
worlds
first
will have
member.
the same rule set as the public adventure mode, and it can't currently be changed. However, Bethesda promises that private worlds will get more features in the future, including the possibility of mod support. Just give it all the same shit then. So obviously, if some people are buying it, they want this, but
they begrudgingly want this. I don't think anyone looked at this and said, "Thank you, Bethesda."
Even if this was like a standalone $50, you pay it once item, I think people would. I think it's still egregious at that point, just because
it is.
Edit to a package together with the original or DLC to add on.
This is stuff that I think people would normally expect to be free upgrades to a game that was released in the state that it was in, that we reported on for 2 months. It was bad. You know, bugs fixing, like patches fixing certain bugs, but introducing new ones. I get it. Like, if you really like the idea of the game, if it's been patched to the point where there have been times where I've bought things that I didn't want to buy because I like the game and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to bite my lip and grit my teeth and do it. But this is one of those instances where I think it's a step too far. I don't think I would be able to do it and swallow my pride if I liked the game.
And we talk about games as a subscription service. That's the new trend. But this isn't even a subscription service. I'm looking at, like, you just get some DLC bullshit that you can they should just offer it separately, like the survival tent or the scrap box with unlimited storage for crafting materials. This isn't even a subscription service, so it's not even. It's only a subscription service in the sense that you're paying monthly. That's basically the only reason why it's a subscription. You know what I mean? You're not getting anything that a normal subscription service. You're not getting like a new campaign every month, or it's icky. It's icky. I can't believe they thought this would go over well.
I don't think they thought it would go over well.
$100 a year.
I can see a lot of people. I hope a lot of people in Bethesda fought this tooth and nail all the way out. But someone said, we made a bad game, and our bad game didn't make us enough money, and that makes us sad. So we're going to release bad additional monetary. Like, we're going to essentially charge
5 times the amount that you can buy the game a brand new a year later. That's what they're charging for 1 year to play it. 5 times the amount.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's very cynical. There's nothing good about this.
If you wanted to say, okay, we'll charge you $20 a year, because we understand what the game costs, I'd be like, okay, I can kind of wrap my head around that, but 5 times the amount for very little more. I mean, very little more of a game.
Yeah, you're just getting the stuff that most people, I think, would have expected to be there at launch.
Oh my God.
And you can't even buy it outright.
Well, that's interesting, Ian. I guess, all right, well, here's to those plucky subscription Fallout 76 people getting crapped on in the world, in the regular world, the adventure.
I feel bad for Fallout fans. I can see some of them doing this because they want to squeeze something good out of the game, and the basic idea of an online Fallout game has merit, but this isn't it.